back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Jane. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to my space. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed to me yet, and thumbs up the video at the end of it if you like it. Leave a comment. I just want to have a cool chit chat, just talk to you guys. Sometimes I feel like I'm just gisting with you guys. I feel like that today. If a girl should make the move to a man, as far as your feelings is valid, I don't think it's wrong for you to let people know or let someone know how you feel about them. And one way to get a guy's attention first is probably by replying his story. Don't start leaving comments on his page because you don't know if his babe is in the comment section. I'm just saying. But if you know that he's single, he's available, you can start by replying his stories, just sharing your own thoughts. From there you guys can start a conversation, and you can now tell him, oh, I want to send you something, I want to send you a package, if that's fine with you. I would not suggest you cook something for him. I would suggest that you probably buy him a gift and send to him. Maybe through watching somebody's story you can tell what that person is a little bit interested in, what are the type of things he post about, so that way you know what to get him. Get him a gift and send it to him. I'm sure he would appreciate it that you sent him something. You can do this a couple of times, and then you will now be like, oh, can we hang out? Do you mind if we hang out? Depending on how your conversation with him is going at this point, once in a while you could check up on him. Don't be a pest. Don't start by being a pest. Oh, today you're texting, tomorrow no. Give space in between so he doesn't feel like this girl is thirsty, she wants to be with me by all means. You know how boys and their ego can be. By the time you guys hang out a couple of times, I think he should get the memo, and if he feels the same way about you, I'm sure that he's going to reciprocate the same feelings to you. So there is nothing absolutely wrong with you sharing how you feel or letting a guy know how you feel about him. And some people are always like, oh, how long should I wait if I open the cookie before we could spend time and get intimate? Girl, I'm just gonna tell you, do you, okay? Do you can have sex on the first day and you're like in the best relationship you can think of, and at the same time you could do it 1 month out after, 2 months after, 3 months, 1 year after, and the guy will still treat you the way he wants to treat you. When you open the cookie, I don't think that the time you open the cookie determines if your relationship is going to last or if this person is willing to be with you. Okay, because I've been in a situation like this. I used to think, oh, when you touch your leg, when you do this, it gets to take time. If you don't open your ass, the person will cherish you more. Except you have a goal. Once you open, there is every chance that he's still going to treat you nicely. There's also a chance that he was probably just there for sex. Now, a guy can razzle you, they can woo you, they can toast you for as long as they want. They have an aim. People even gamble, do betting, and I don't advise you to talk to people like that. People like that are disgusting, where they'll say, okay, since now 1 year, you could take me and go to chop this babe. Do you understand? So no matter what time you open, what is in his mind, what was his intention, would always be his intention. And sleep with him today, and tomorrow you guys are the best couples. Next week sef if he propose, as far as he likes you and you guys know what you both want, you're on the same page, just do you. But I would always advise that you wait a little, that way you get to spend more time with this person. You've been to a couple of places, you know how he treats people, you know if this is what you want, this is the type of relationship you want, and then you go ahead to probably go intimate with this person if you want to. But as children of God, they said we should wait till marriage before you have sex. I don't know about you, Sha. The Lord just ministered to me to let people know that. Conversations with ladies and they're like, oh, I will never live with my boyfriend, I can't with my boyfriend, I can't share an apartment with my boyfriend. According to the Bible, of course, you're not supposed to move in with a man before marriage, okay? But let me tell you something, in the diaspora, that is one way to save money. That's one way to cut down on your cost of living, because if you guys are living separately, you're spending money on both apartments. And if you now look closely, you realize that you spend so much time in his house, or he spends so much time in your house. You both are wasting money. Okay, except maybe you just want your space, you want to be by yourself, and you know that you're comfortable, you're okay, and if you guys are planning a future together, I feel like you should stay together, you should live together. And that money that you have been paying for the other apartment, or he will be paying for his apartment, or you'll be paying for your own apartment, I don't know how, um you guys can now start investing that money, meaning you're building yourself, or start saving that money towards something, towards a project, you know. So I would say living together saves cost. I've done this before, so I can tell you that you would save a lot of money if you're living with your partner. You save money from rent, from utilities, from food. You're gonna cut down on a lot of spending. That I know. But do you, I always say this, be yourself. If you know that you're not comfortable living with this partner of yours, then have your space and stay alone while you guys visit each other once in a while. I think I've touched a bit on this before in one of my girl talk videos. I'm going to leave it up in the cards for you guys to go check it out. The whole IUD craze, guys, this is crazy. I see young people on YouTube saying they're getting IUD, they are doing this, they're doing that. It looks mad. It looks mad, like what is going on? But let me tell you something. I'd rather you get an IUD or go on some contraceptive, you know, birth control pills, so that you don't have unwanted kids. That's something I'm going to really advise on. So I'm not against it. It's something I would do, but I think I am not ready for that now. But yeah, it's something that I will go on. But for now, if you cannot afford to go and get an IUD, it is quite expensive. But if you can afford to go for it, then go for it. But I'd rather go for shorts, or you know, birth control pills and all that. So I think IUD is a bit more complicated, because you see some people say it's messing up their cycle, they're having heavy flow, they're having more cramps than they used to. So you also need to know what will probably work for your body. That's why you need to see a gynae before you go and make these decisions. I see people that are 18 on YouTube, they're going for IUD. I'm like, what's going on here? You should come and give me the gist, because I don't understand. In Nigeria, and you're probably following, you know, on Twitter and Instagram, the whole Timini and Lydia saga about their breakup, and how people are saying he goes for underage girls that are within the age of 19 to, you know, 21, 22 years old, and this man is in his early 30s. I just feel like these girls are of age, they know what they are doing. And she came out talking about how, you know, he told her he was going to make exceptions for her, you know, to be with just her. Everybody knows that Timini is a young single man, and you know, has the right to do whatever he wants to do. He's of legal age. But the fact that he goes for underage girls is where the problem is. But I also do think that these girls also fantasize about him based off the fact that he's an actor, and they don't care about the age. He doesn't even look his age. If we start from there, he doesn't look his age. As someone who is young, single and independent, I don't think that he's doing anything wrong. Okay, I'm not against the fact that he likes women, he likes to have multiple women or multiple sexual partners, like people say. But my only issue is the fact that he is manipulating these girls, these underage girls, to be with him. And she came out talking about the whole, you know, situation, how it's been affecting her mental health, the age gap and all. And I think around the time they said dating, she said she was barely 19, and now they dated for 2 years or thereabouts, maybe a year and a few months. But my point is, you are 19. You should know your left from your right. You know what is right. You had feelings for this man. You know this man is older. You shouldn't be dating someone of that age as a 19-year-old child. But you still went for him. I don't think age gap matters. It's more of the understanding that you both have. So if you're attracted to somebody that is way older than do it. We've seen people that are 20 something getting married to 40-year-old men, and there's no issue with it. Their parents don't have issue with it as far as there's money. My own is there should be money, because I cannot be doing that kind of man when I'm not gaining anything. So you have to be gaining something to be with somebody that old. Am I making sense? I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying, but yeah, for me that's just it when it comes to this age gap thing. And I understand the whole mental health Lydia went through, but for Timini, I would say he's legal, he has the money, he has the looks, girls are after him as an actor. So if you feel like you're attracted to somebody that is older than you, or has a 10-year gap, do you at first, you not come on social media and come and cry and say, oh, he took advantage of me, I was young, this one happened, that one happened. Age gap is not an issue for me. I don't know about you guys, but this is my own take on that story. So the last part I'm going to touch on is dating for money, because I feel like this is basically what is happening and this is what is on the trend. People no longer think about emotions like that. I feel like emotions now comes secondary when they start thinking about relationship, who they want to be with, and I don't blame them. I mean, you've been suffering all your years, you now want to come and be with somebody that you're suffering with. Me too. I'll go for someone that is doing well, that is comfortable as well, because I don't want to suffer. Nobody wants to suffer. Nobody wants to drink garri with anybody. So if you feel like you want to date for money, in as much as that's literally what is on the trend, I would say also give a bit of love and emotional care to that person, a little bit, and respect the person. So maybe the person does a bit of does little favors for you, maybe like pay your rent, takes care of maybe your beauty maintenance, or he's sending you to school, sponsoring your education. I mean, he should be the money that you're dating him for should be adding value to your life one way or the other. So if you feel like you want to date for money, this is selfish, but also give this person, the other party, some sort of care and love. Make them know that you care about them and they matter a lot to you while you're there gaining what you're gaining. Okay, and this is for our sugar ladies. At least if you are doing some sugar daddy shit, you should be having business here and there, having landed property. If you have more topics you want me to touch on, my Instagram is always there on the screen and the description box. Send me a DM, so I'll see if I can talk on them, because I know I'm a bit outspoken sometimes, but it depends on the topic. Okay, so yeah, share with me what you think about this video and all the points that I've touched on. It's going to be, the comment section is going to be open for us to have a discussion. That's why I filmed this video, literally. So don't go and air me and be like, you not comment, and then you come to my DM and messaging me, oh Jane, this thing you talked about in your video. Don't do that, don't play with me. Okay, yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one. Subscribe, like, I love you guys, bye.